Hi YouTube, this is Justin, and I'm going to talk about 3 methods for opening an application on iPhone using VoiceOver. The first method is to use Siri, so you just bring that up by holding the lock button, and then you give it the command. Hey Siri, open Be My Eyes.
Be My Eyes.
Give me a moment here to recover my audio, because when I bring up Siri, it kind of messes up my audio. But I have opened Be My Eyes now, and
Take picture button.
I guess you have a view of my computer keyboard. So to return back home, I'll just swipe up from the very bottom of the screen until I hear a couple taps.
Home.
And now I'm back home again. So the next method is by simply navigating the home screen.
Mail, to and read emails.
So you can go to the very top of the home screen by tapping the top of the screen with 4 fingers. You can go to the very bottom of the home screen by tapping the bottom of the home screen or the screen with 4 fingers. So that's really useful if the item you're looking for is on the top or the bottom, because your home screen is basically organized like a grid of icons. You can swipe left or right with 1 finger to move back or forward.
Search, Be My Eye, search, page 1 of 6, adjustable.
You have the dock on the bottom here,
social folder,
which of
7
course
apps.
You might know is always, the apps here will always be the same, but then the apps above the dock,
search, Be My Drive,
here in the main part of the home screen, are going to change depending on what page you have selected. You can select different pages by swiping left or right with 3 fingers.
Eugene, current.
And it's not the most verbose when you do that, but you can you just use other navigation commands to confirm that you have changed position.
Daily forecast. Mail, to
and
read email.
Another way that you can move by pages if you want to have a little bit more verbosity is you might have noticed that search element just above the dock. So I'll tap on the bottom of the screen with 4 fingers.
Dock, music.
To the last item, swipe left a few times to find that search element.
Messages. Search, page 1 of 6, adjustable.
And if you swipe up, the page numbers go up, and if you swipe down, the page numbers go down.
Page 3 of 6, page 4 of 6.
So that will allow you to also navigate by pages.
Page 2 of page 1 of 6.
If you're like me, you often probably forget which way you're supposed to swipe. So if you swipe down and you're already on page 1, it'll take you to page 0, which is your widgets.
Page 0 of 6, Eugene, current location, 60.
And my sense of it is at that point, you can't really use the search element anymore by swiping up and down.
Edit mode.
But a way to fix that then is by swiping left with 3 fingers.
10:19 a.m.
You're basically just using that the previous command we talked about. And again, it's not always the most verbose. Sounds like it kind of jumped me up to my status bar when I did that. But again, I can kind of drag my finger around.
App, notes, mail.
Or use other navigation commands like go to the top of the screen or go to the bottom of the screen to confirm where I'm at.
Dock, music, mail, photos, camera.
Just did a few nav commands there to just see here that I'm on page 1 right now. So those are some ways of getting around the home screen. And the command I'm going to open is, let's say, we'll open McDonald's. That's over on page 5. So I'll go to the bottom of my home screen.
Dock, music.
Swipe left a few times.
Messages, search, page 1 of 6,
Find
adjustable.
page 5.
Page 4 of 6. Page 5 of 6.
And now it's toward the bottom, so I can just swipe left till I find it.
McDonald's.
With 1 finger. Double tap with 1 finger. And that opens it. McDonald's is a pretty slow app, so it'll take a little while. All right. I'm going to go back home by swiping up until I hear a couple taps from the very bottom of the screen.
My McDonald's, home.
Now, when you do that, it'll take you to the last page on the home screen that was open, so I should still be on page 5.
Search, page 5 of 6, adjustable.
And I am. Now I'll swipe down a few times till I get to page 1, just for the heck of it.
Page 1 of 6.
Tap on the top of the screen with 4 fingers.
Mail, to and read emails.
And that just resets me to the top of my screen again. And I heard my mail icon. I know that is indeed the first page of my home screen. So Finally, my last and favorite option for opening applications is by using the on-screen Braille keyboard. And I've talked about this in a few other videos. If this is new to you, you should definitely take a look. But I will bring it up by tapping the top and bottom of the screen with one finger. Basically, the kind of the same thing as what you do to pause and unpause music, but you've got to make sure that your one finger is at the very top of the screen and your other is at the very bottom.
Braille screen input.
And that brings up Braille screen input. I'll just type the app that I want to bring up. So we'll open the calculator. So I'll type the first few letters of that.
C, car, 14 app, L, 4 app, C, 1 app.
Swipe right with two fingers.
Stopping Braille screen input, opening calculator, history, button.
And that opens the calculator.
Last expression, 1318.7.
I just silenced that by tapping with a couple fingers once. I'll go back home again.
Home, mail, to and read emails.
I want to show you also that you might not exactly get only one search result when you type a query in that. So let's bring up the Braille screen input again.
Braille screen input.
Just use the same activation gesture. So let's see if we just type CA.
C, car, 14 apps, calculator.
You heard it said the number of results and the top results, so calculator, but I can swipe up and down and check the other results, just swiping up and down with one finger.
Mallorca, VG Scan, podcasts, local dev VP, Instacart, Google Calendar, Authenticator, American, calculator, calendar, Canon, Cash App, Capital One, American.
So I don't know, I guess here's American Airlines. So and then once you found a result, again, same command to open it, swipe right with two fingers.
Stopping Braille screen input, opening American logo Centennial, image, an illustration of a quest, home.
Going back home again.
Mail, to and read email.
Silencing it. So those are my three favorite methods for opening applications on the iPhone. Those are certainly not the only methods. You could also use the spotlight, and you could also use the applications view if you swipe all the way to the right, basically past the last page. Those two methods are kind of a hot mess, and they will make you cry. So I'm not going to get into those. I hope this video has been helpful. If it has, like, comment, or subscribe. And let me know what videos you would like to see on this channel. Take care.